Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Anissa Hakim Purwantini from Department of Accounting, Faculty of Economic and Business, UNIMA. Today I will presentation about our paper. The title is FinTech Payment Continuance Intention in Micro Enterprises. Well, this research is motivated by the phenomenon of increasing use of financial technology services from year to year. In 2018, it increased by 30% with 583 companies. And then in 2019, it rose with 691 companies, and in 2020 it rose with 658 companies, and in 2021 it increased with 685 companies. The data show that during COVID, digital financial transactions have increased. As we know that micro, small, medium, and enterprise are also affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, but it has not prevented the MSME sector from continuing to grow. In 2024, the government is targeting 20 million micro, small, and medium enterprises to go digital. President Joko Widodo noted that during the pandemic, there were around 70.5 million MSMEs that had entered the digital ecosystem. Indonesian MSMEs, they are on digital boarding, which entered the marketplace or digital platform in 2022, must reach the target of at least 20 million and increase from 30 million in 2024. Moreover, based on data from SEA 6 Digital Merchant Survey states that in the next 1 until 2 years, it's predicted that almost all type of financial technology product will experience an increase in line with the increase in the fintech company. Furthermore, in April 2022, Bank Indonesia recorded electronic money transaction rising by 50.3%. And Bank Indonesia revealed that the digital economy and financial transactions are growing rapidly in line with the increasing expansion and convenience of digital payment system, public acceptance and preference for online shopping, and acceleration of digital banking. And then the several previous studies have examined continuous intention on fintech payment. In the context in developing country like Indonesia, there no law regarding the protection of personal data consumer in the e-commerce transaction. Trust play a crucial factor that determine the continuous intention to use fintech payment. However, few studies examine the role of trust in the continuous intention of using fintech payment services, especially in micro enterprises in developing countries context. And here's the research model. Perceived usefulness in fintech payment, perceived ease of use, and then the social factor and the trust. There is 6 purpose hypothesis in our model. Based on this background, the study proposed a research model that combines the technology acceptance model and theory of plane behavior to examine the factors that determine continuous intention of using fintech payment services by micro-enterprises sector. And the study is use micro enterprises that have used fintech payment for their payment system. The sampling technique use convenience sample, and the construct measurement use the prior studies and using a 5-point Likert scale. And the data analysis and hypothesis testing is use the partial least square structure equation modeling in Smart PLS3 software, testing in PLS in measurement model and structural model. And the research result, the female respondent represented mostly is 62% of the total sample, and the category the MSM is almost retail and trade business and have used fintech payment for more than 3 years. The measurement model test, this is some indicators that exclude in the model. Trust 6, perceive of usefulness 4 until 6, and continuous intention 2. And based on the structural model test, 6 purposes hypotheses were confirmed. The result, this is indicate that perceived usefulness has the greatest influence on fintech payment continuous intention. Perceived usefulness is the essential key factors that is considered by microenterprises owners to continue intention using the fintech payment in their business. Fintech payment services such as e-money, e-wallet, EDC machine are very useful for micro business player because they help complete payment transaction faster so that work effectiveness increases. And then the trust, mediate perceived usefulness, and the social factor on the continuous intention of using fintech payment in micro enterprises. So the study is indicate that trust play a crucial role in increasing the user continuous usage of fintech payment services. And the finding provide insight for the provider of fintech payment services and the government to improve the user experience and making strategy to ensure business sustainability through continuous intention to use among the user. Okay, I think this is enough. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.